My name is Jim Hocking, and my rank was bosun's mate 3rd class, which was my 4th ship, the USS Rush. And then with the Rush, I really don't have an impression or an image. I know that when I went to the Rush, I didn't know what to expect. I knew what a gearing class looked like. I got there, and within a couple of days, the ship was leaving, so I had to bring gear home that I thought would be appropriate to have on the ship, and then bring back everything that I needed for duty going to the Med. Very shortly after going aboard the Rush, we were on our way to the Med. While in the Med, our main job basically was to follow the Soviet ships, the Russian ships, and identify the Russian ships as, to their name, and then they could be checked for the kind of cargo or whatever their mission was. One of the things that finally came around for me is because I had Russian language and I could read and write Russian. I was part of a team that could quickly identify the name of a Russian ship by reading its name instead of having a signalman go to a book and go letter by letter to figure it out. And we operated close to each other, but I don't remember any intentional conflict. Mostly we were watching them. I believe it was the Leningrad, was a helicopter ship, helicopter carrier. We watched her for quite a bit, and we watched a lot of merchant shipping. I was a boy. It was fun. There were a lot of good Liberty ports. It never was an issue of being lonesome. I enjoyed being on the ship. It was good camaraderie. By the time I made 3rd class bosun's mate, I had a little bit of respect, and I liked my job. What was interesting was the USS Davis, before I went aboard her, was the first ship alongside the Liberty after the Liberty incident. And then there was of course, when I got out of boot camp, my first assignment was with the Davis, and I worked closely with the men who remember that. And then 3 years later, after the 3-year truce, we were in the Gulf of Salam on the Rush, knowing that the 3-year truce has ended. But there was no incident that I know of.